Thank you. Hello Irene, hello. This is our recording for today. Dato che la volta scorsa avevamo visto insieme tutte le parole dello sport e non ce le ricordavamo e anche adesso sembra che ci sia un pochino di some fog, let's go and try to learn that, okay? Together. Okay. So I put myself here. People and places. So let's think about the sport. Of course, each sport has got its own words. We have one, they are fans, okay? When you support a team, you are a fan. Okay, number two, who is this person, Alessia? You got the words here. Oh yes, it is. And it's changing depending on the sport.
Referee.
A referee, yes, in football, an umpire in the tennis. You know when they have that high chair and they sit there, they are called umpire when in the tennis, and referee in the football. Okay. Number three is, of course, this is easy. Captain, that is the most representative player in a team. Number four.
Empire, no. Era
Tennis. Tennis, yes. Empire is for tennis, referee for football.
Okay.
Number four.
Team.
Yeah, it's a team. It's a team. Wherever is the sport is always a team. And here, who are they?
The player.
They are players. They are playing, so they are players. Okay. And what is this? This is indoor. So how do you call when you do sports indoor? Sports hall or arena. Yes, sports hall or arena. Then you have this important coach. This is okay. Stadium is open air, of course, or even partially covered, but usually is open. And these are all the people there here.
The player.
No, they are behind. This is the player, but yeah, the crowd or the spectators. Okay, spectators or the crowd, and we're going even to listen to it. Yeah.
Nine. Spectators. The crowd. 4. 3. 8. Stadium. 6.
Good.
Ma solamente l'arbitro si dice, ma non specifico, come si dice?
Referee è quello più comune in anche in altri sport, però quello del tennis si chiama umpire. Diciamo che di solito quando tu senti referee l'arbitro, nel calcio poi è quello più comune perché non li hai in tutti gli sport, poi gli arbitri sono tre. Ok. And now we are going to put together the places and the sport. Where do you play a sport? Okay, so tennis and basketball you play in a court. Football, rugby and hockey, where do you play them? Sorry, not this.
Court. No. Pitch.
A pitch. Football pitch, rugby pitch, hockey pitch. Swimming or diving in a pool. Athletics.
Court.
No. In a track, la pista proprio, track. Formula One or motorcycling. Circuit.
Golf. Loco.
No.
Allora,
The other one. Course, golf course and ski.
Vabbè,
Slope. Slope è proprio la discesa, diciamo la pista da sci, ma la discesa, anche in questo caso fammi vedere se io ho anche condiviso l'audio, così lo sente meglio, perché sennò in registrazione non si sente bene. Now, listen to it.
3.3 1.
Tennis court. Basketball court.
2. Football pitch. Rugby pitch. Hockey pitch. 3.
Swimming pool. Diving pool.
4. Athletics track. 5.
Formula One circuit. Motorcycling circuit.
6. Golf course. 7.
Ski slope.
Ski slope. Okay. So, which is the difference between win and beat, Alessia?
win when you, for example, with a team, you win a competition.
A competition, a
Or
cup.
beat when you beat another team.
That's it. So you win something and you beat somebody. Good, very good. So you win a match, a competition, a medal or trophy, and you beat another team or a person. So now try to complete the past tense and the past participle. Do you remember? So beat, beat.
Ah, c'è quell'altro.
Yes, we got here. Beat, beaten. Okay.
Win, won, we won.
It's not a very
One.
win, one, same. Lose.
Lost.
Yes, lost. Draw.
Draw, color.
Draw, drew, drawn.
Ma che voleva dire?
Pareggiare.
Ok.
Ok, che è anche disegnare però. È uguale, eh? Stesso verbo. Uguale ma con due significati totalmente diversi. Allora, cerchiamo di usare quale di questi al tempo passato, naturalmente, al past tense, anzi, per cui ce l'hai tutti belli già illustrati. userai in queste frasi. Milan, Chelsea 3-0.
Milan beat beat
3-0.
uh,
That is 0. Milan,
Milan win
Past. won the match 3-0.
The Chicago Bulls lost lose
Is past. Lost 78-91 to the Boston Celtics. Spain, 2-2 for both. So they are 2, we say 2-2. It's 2-2, okay? When it's a draw, it's a draw. It's a draw, okay? Listen to it now.
3.4 Verbs. A. Beat, beat, beaten.
Win. Won. Won.
Lose, lost, lost.
Draw. Drew. Drawn.
B. 1. Milan beat Chelsea 3-0.
2.
Milan won the match 3-0.
3.
The Chicago Bulls lost 78-91 to the Boston Celtics.
4. Spain drew with Brazil 2-2.
2-2, okay. Now, let's find out some other verbs that we can use depending on the sport that we are going to practice. So, let's start the first one. Professional sport people have to train every day. Okay. Go, Ale.
Don't play tennis on a wet course. You might
Wet court. Court, what is that? Un campo. Wet is an adjective. What does it mean, wet? Do you remember in which sport you got a court? Tennis. And wet. What does it mean? Wet is the opposite of dry. Dry and wet. When it's raining, you get wet. Dry your hands after you wash them. Because they are wet. Yes. You might. What could happen? È proprio calciare, sono verbi, sono tutti verbi. Kick è proprio calciare. Cosa ci vuole dire questa frase secondo te, Alessia? Potresti anche farti male.
Get
Injured, get injured. Don't play tennis on a wet court. You might get injured. You slip and you fall. Okay.
A footballer has to try to
the ball into the goal. What do you do with the ball?
To kick.
To kick the ball into the goal. Yeah.
I started going to the gym because I want to get fit.
To get fit.
Our striker is going to
Score.
goals.
Okay.
Would you like to do?
No.
No, to
What verb do you use with swimming?
go.
Go swimming.
My brothers do yoga. Oh, yeah.
Yes, it is probably this, but my brothers, yes, my brothers do. No, because there are two. I didn't notice the S. I thought it was my brother does. Okay, sorry, my fault.
In basketball, players throw the ball to each other.
Throw. Yes, listen. Okay.
3.5. 1.
Professional sports people have to train every day.
2.
Don't play tennis on a wet court. You might get injured.
3.
A footballer has to try to kick the ball into the goal.
4.
I've started going to the gym because I want to get fit.
5.
Our new striker is going to score a lot of goals.
6.
Would you like to go swimming this afternoon?
7.
My brothers do yoga and Tai Chi.
8.
In basketball, players throw the ball to each other.
Could you please read this green box, Ale?
Furthermore, it's important to warm up before you do any vigorous exercise. Do like exercise to get ready, for example, for a match.
Good.
My daughter works out every afternoon, does exercise at gym. The player got a red card and was sent off after committing a foul. So to leave the pitch,
Etc.
My team was
Knocked out
in the
finals.
semi.
Ok, so warm up è
Riscaldarsi.
il riscaldamento, esatto, riscaldarsi, e non è riflessivo, perché noi diciamo riscaldarsi o faccio riscaldamento, invece warm up è un verbo normalissimo, invece works out
Sarebbe
è allenarsi in palestra. Noi perché per noi allenarsi brava, invece no, è di solito è in palestra. Workout è proprio l'allenamento in palestra. Come noi diciamo vado in palestra, working out. Ok, sent off. Espulso. Espulsione. C'è la parola in italiano, invece c'è un phrasal verb in inglese. E knocked out è come? Eliminato? Perché è battuto ma proprio eliminato dalla competizione, knocked out. Ok? Che non solo viene battuto ma anche eliminato di solito se c'è un campionato o qualcosa di simile. Brava. Ok, allora adesso torniamo a ciò che ci eravamo prefisse anche di fare oggi, che era un momento, e poi andare. Sport, infatti vedi ce l'avevo già pronta qui per voi, che è questa che poi vi mando direttamente, sia questa che vi ho mandato, ma ve ne manderò anche le altre. Allora, adesso torniamo sul nostro file here e andiamo avanti sempre con un po' di una parte grammaticale. Oh, comparatives and superlatives. Okay. Okay. Comparing to people, places, or things. Can you please read loud, Alessia?
My sister is a bit taller than me. London is more expensive than Edinburgh.
Edinburgh.
In-
Edinburgh.
This test is less difficult than the last one.
Olive.
Olive is better for you than butter.
Butter. Stop here. Stop here. Okay, so these are all comparative adjectives when we compare to people, to places, things, etc. The regular comparative adjectives, we got just a spelling rules, but usually we put ER at the end, and then than. Okay, we have the spelling rules like older is normal, then we double like in bigger, we cancel the Y like in easier, modern, that is very long, we don't put ER, but we say more modern, same, more difficult. Okay, number 2, read.
The new sofa isn't as comfortable as the old one.
Comfortable.
Comfortable. I don't have as many books as I used to.
Okay. I forgot to tell you the irregular and the irregular comparative adjectives are good, better, bad, worse, far, farther. So they change completely from the normal adjective to his comparative. And then we got some one-syllable adjectives and in ED. Bored, more bored, stressed, more stressed, tired, more tired, because tired, bored, you can't pronounce it. And then we can also use as or not as to make comparison. As many, as long as adjective as. Okay, so these are the two things that we can compare people, things, etc. But we are no, forget this object pronouns, and let's go, how do we do with comparison of two actions, not people or things, but actions. Read, Ale.
My father drives faster than me. You walk more quickly than I do. Liverpool played worse today than last week. Max doesn't speak English as well as his wife does. I don't earn as much as my boss.
So, okay, the comparative adverbs, we use them to compare two actions, and we have regular and irregular, and they just finish with ER, the same, fast, faster, slowly, more slowly, carefully, more carefully. The irregulars are always the same. Well is going better, badly, worse. Be careful, because now is the way, the adverb. So it's the way we do something. It's not something, but it's the way we do something. In which way? Okay, so we can also use or don't use, do not use the adverb as the same, as much as well as, same for the action or things. Then we get into superlatives that are, of course, different from comparatives, but because they are unique. Okay, read the example, Ale.
Kevin is the tallest player in the team. Oslo is the most expensive capital city in Europe. The small bag is the
List.
Rosie is the best student in the class. Who dresses the most stylish in your family?
Good.
That's the worst we have ever played.
So we use superlative, adjective, and adverbs to compare people, things, or actions in their group, all in their group, okay? To form superlatives like comparatives, we use at the end EST instead of ER, and most or least instead of more or less. And we normally use the before any superlatives, but you can also use possessive adjective. For example, my best friend, their most famous song, okay? We often use a superlative with the present perfect plus ever. It's the best book I've ever read, okay? Let's try to do some exercises. Now, complete with the comparative or superlative in bold, and then just if it's necessary. What's the fastest way to get across London? Fastest. Okay, let's go with number one.
I think
Skin
is easier than horse riding.
I think skin is easier than horse riding. Yes.
A motorbike is the most powerful. No. A motorbike is more powerful than a scooter.
A motorbike is more powerful than a scooter.
I think that
Traveling.
traveling by train is the most relaxing.
The most relaxing form of transport. Yes, because there are no comparison.
You walk more slowly than I do.
Than I do. More slowly than I do.
The worst time to travel is on holiday weekend.
The worst time to travel is on holiday weekend.
The farthest.
Be careful, is irregular.
The
Farthest.
farthest.
I read this whole sentence.
The farthest I have driven is from London to Edinburgh.
Edinburgh.
The London Underground is
Old.
more.
Be careful. Old is very short, so we should probably have the comparison.
It's older than this way in New York.
The subway in New York.
It is the hottest coach I ever been on.
The hottest, yes, very good.
Of all my family, my mom is the best driver. The best driver.
The best driver. Yeah, brava. Now complete with one word. Going by motorboat is more exciting than traveling by ferry.
Agosto isn't as comfortable
As comfortable
as a train.
as a train, yes.
It's the most expensive car we have ever bought.
Correct.
The traffic was worse than we expected.
Yes.
It's the longest journey I have ever been on.
I've ever been on.
He got home late, but his wife arrives later than him.
Than him. Yeah.
The most interesting place I ever
Visited.
is Venice.
Yes.
I leave home at the same time
At the same time.
No, oh, no. Perché ce l'ho, però non-
I know that you got it. S.
ah,
It's not just SS. You can even have just one because it's the same as. Okay? I leave home at the same time as my brother.
he drives more carefully than his girlfriend. He's never had an
An
accident.
accident.
We won't go abroad.
We don't.
We don't go abroad. Has
Yes, as often as we used to.
what's the longest motorway in the UK?
In the UK, because when you are the most in a group, you say in, not of, okay? The longest motorway, very good, Alessia, excellent. I hope that you do the same when you are at home, because that is really, really a good exercise for you. Not this one. Let's go on some vocabulary again. Personality. This one is what we have made last time. Did I send you this? No? Okay, we do it together. Okay, food. So match the words and pictures. Let's start. Number one is crab. Ok.
Perché sarebbero...
Granchio direi.
non ce ne vedo.
Mentre tu guardi, abbasso un po' la finestra, altrimenti troppa luce non vedo bene le immagini. Così è meglio. Okay, let's go. Muscles. Muscles.
Le cose.
Yes, number 5. Yes. Muscles.
Okay. Prawns.
Prawns.
Six.
Yes, 6 prawns. Good.
E so però gamberi.
Gamberetti.
Ok. E vabbè, salmon.
Anzi, gamberi proprio. Salmon number 2.
Squid 3.
Squid is number 3.
4.
Tuna is number 4. Now let's get into meat.
Allora, beef,
If you don't know, you can jump on the other one and try it on.
chicken, 11,
Chicken is 11.
duck is 8,
Yes, duck.
pork is 7,
Pork is 7. Pork.
lamb 9,
Lamb is 9.
che è pecora.
Yes.
No.
Sì, sì.
Beef è, vabbè, 10.
10. Beef. Il manzo. La mucca. La mucca adulta. Perché il vitello è veal. Ok. Fruit and vegetable. Aubergine or eggplant.
Devo dire la aubergine.
Qual è? Aubergine o eggplant? Aubergine è in English, eggplant in American. If you don't know, we go on with next. That is beetroot. Beetroot. Something that we don't use a lot in Italian cuisine.
17.
No, it's not. Let's see if you got cabbage. No, it's not. Cherries.
22.
Cherries 22. Then we have courgette or zucchini.
E vabbè, questo è 16.
No,
20.
20. 20. Courgette or zucchini.
E,
Cucumber. Cucumber.
e 16.
Yes, cucumber.
Sarebbe cetriolo.
Sarebbe il cetriolo. Yes. Cucumber. Grapes.
L'uva.
21.
21.
Yes. Green beans.
25.
Yes, 25 green beans. Then we have lemon. Easy. 24. Mango.
17.
17. Yes. Melon.
13.
13. That's not 30. 13. Peach. 19. Pear. 14. Raspberries.
26.
26. Raspberries.
Red
Pepper. Red pepper. 15. So now we miss aubergine or eggplant.
Allora, 12.
No, it's 18.
18.
Then we have beetroot. It's 23. Do you know what is it in Italian? It's rapa.
Io ci sarevo meglio.
And cabbage?
12.
12. Listen to it now. Senti anche le pronunce, ricordati i raspberries sono i lamponi, le cose in americano e in britannico cambiano a volte.
1.2 Food and cooking. Food. Fish and seafood. 1,
crab,
5,
Mussels.
6,
prawns,
2,
Salmon.
3,
squid,
4,
Tuna.
meat. 10,
Beef.
11,
chicken,
8,
Duck.
9,
lamb,
7,
Pork.
fruit and vegetables. 18,
aubergine,
23,
Beetroot.
12,
cabbage,
22,
Cherries.
20,
courgette,
16,
Cucumber.
21,
grapes,
25,
Green beans.
24,
Lemon.
17,
Mango.
13,
Melon.
19,
Peach.
14,
Pear.
26,
Raspberries.
15,
Red pepper.
Okay, very good. Okay, and here are the way you can cook, some of the way you can cook. Okay, number 4 we got is boiled. Okay, now we do like this, and we do one by one. You say
1.3, cooking. 4,
Boiled.
okay. Now, roast. Which one is roast?
3,
3,
Roast.
Baked.
5,
No.
1,
Baked.
Grilled.
6,
Okay.
6,
Grilled.
Fried.
5,
No.
ero sicura che non so e allora
2.
2,
Fried.
And
Yes.
steamed. It's fried.
5,
Steamed.
Come le potresti tradurre queste cotture?
Vabbè, la prima
Number 1.
sarebbe bollito.
No, baked, tutto ciò che è bake è cotto al forno. Infatti, te il fornaio chiami bakery, no?
Stavo leggendo
Ah, bollito, boiled. Vabbè, allora vediamo invece dai numeri. Number 1. Baked è cotto al forno, ok? Di solito si usa per i dolci, però queste sono proprio le patate cotte al forno. Number 2, che è fried, ovviamente è fritto. Number 3, roast,
arrostito.
arrostito o allo spiedo anche. Number 4, boiled,
Bollito.
bollito, cotto in acqua bollente, diciamo. Number 5, che cos'è questo steamed? Che vuol dire?
Crudo.
No,
No.
è al vapore,
Ah,
perché steam è proprio il vapore. Anche il treno al vapore si dice steam train, ok? E questo invece è grilled,
grigliato.
grigliato, ok. Allora, questa è un'altra cosa che è connessa alla nostra dieta. Leggi tutta la scheda.
Phrasal verb. So Liam, this phrasal verb connected with food and beer.
Diet.
I thought because I often don't have time to cook.
Per cui quando diciamo eat out,
Per
e anche noi lo intendiamo allo stesso modo, ok? Vuol dire proprio in ristoranti. Poi.
I'm trying to put down
Cut down.
on coffee at the moment. I'm only having 1 cup of breakfast.
So is reduce, cut down
Dalla
off.
dieta.
Sì, quando devi ridurre qualcosa dici cut down on e il cibo che riduci.
Mm-hmm. The doctor told me I had very high
High cholesterol.
and that I should completely
Cut out
all high fat cheese and dairy
products from my diet. Eliminate. Per cui cut down on è ridurre. Cut out, eliminare completamente. Ok, si usa per le diete, per il cibo, ma si usa anche in altri contesti. Allora io poi di questo, vediamo se riesco a darvi anche un altro esercizio. Get down. No. Wait a moment. Avanza troppo. Questo anche. Bellissimo. Questo non è semplice, ma è proprio da B2. Oddio, è un advance. Forse è un po' troppo per voi. No, non ve lo posso far fare. Troppo. Questo. Niente. Te ne cerco uno e poi lo mando perché sono tutti a livello avanzato e troppo, anche gli utensils. No, è troppo complicato questo. Ve lo mando uno. Ok. So let's finish. See you next time. Bye bye from Ale here. Bye. Bye bye.